in the middle of the quiz night, he used his eye gaze to say, "This is boring." And whilst it was hilarious, it was the first time in his life that he's ever actually been able to share how he was feeling. My name is Natalie and I am a speech pathologist in the Coburn team in WA. AAC stands for Augmentative and Alternative Communication, and it is something that people with complex communication needs use to be able to get their wants, needs, thoughts and feelings across. So anything that you use to communicate that isn't speech. More complicated AAC is what we call high-tech AAC. So it's where someone might have an assistive technology system or a device. It's like having an iPad and an app. They use that app to communicate with people in the community in the same way that I use my voice to communicate. AAC is used for all sorts of different participants. So you might have someone who has autism who doesn't have the capacity to verbally speak, could be for a range of reasons, and they've never used their voice to communicate, and they use it so that they can access the education system, they can engage in the community, they have improved quality of life because they do have a system in which they can get their needs met. And then you also have people who've previously used verbal communication and then they have a diagnosis that's like a progressive neurological disorder, something like motor neuron disease, where their ability to communicate verbally has declined and they're no longer able to use that method anymore. So we set them up with AAC so that they can continue to communicate and get their needs met despite the fact that their condition has changed their way in which they can communicate.